Y'all remember these days in the SRT driving home from work, me putting Sheila through the test here, getting on the SRT. Well, these days are back. Driving through the Memphis highways. Goodness gracious. Now, to give you an example, I drove to work this morning, got up at 4:20 in the morning. Actually didn't sleep very well at all last night. I think I woke up at 1, 2, 3, and then got up at 4 and just said, I'm getting up, taking a shower, and getting ready. Because one thing, the full moon. Full moon's just kind of jacked with me. You know, I live in a camper trailer, so it's kind of hard to hide that. Another thing is, anxiousness for going to work for the first time. That's right, I blew my knee out 7 months ago, and today, after going to the doctor yesterday, getting released medically, today was the first day of getting back to work. And so I got to work at about 5:30, 5:40, something like that. And way before the nurse got there. See, I had to go see the nurse first to get medically cleared for Nucor, or sorry, my company. You guys know that. Let me get up here. So, I get up there and I get my hard hat and my boots and, you know, get my uniform and all that kind of stuff set up. And let's see. Nope. I'm gonna go this way. Well, see, I'll tell you what happened here in just a second. So, got all situated and everything, and then people I know started coming in, saying hi to them and all that stuff. Well, then the nurse got there. So, gave her my note from the doctor, and got me started. You know, I had to answer all these questions. Are you on any medications? Any, pharmaceutical, narcotics, and that stuff? No. There was, questions, are you anything that can stop you from working? No. David would probably say for being lazy, but no, that doesn't stop me from working. Got all that filled out. Then I had to do a hearing test. Thank you, Sheila. Sonia. I keep calling her Sheila. Thank you, Sonia. Then I had to do a hearing test. And guys, guess what? I did not do well on the hearing test. Last year, we do annual hearing tests to see if you have any shifts or anything. And last year I had some loss. Well, this year I had some more loss. So I got to do it again. I got to go back in 28 days, less than 28 days, and do another hearing test just to see if I can hear. So Jen, if you say I'm not listening, baby, it's because I can't hear you. So all that went well. Then I went over to the clinic to get drug tested. That's right. I had to pee in a cup, which came back all negative, of course. Go RidgeLife. Then I had to get the haircut test, where it goes back like 6 months. I'm sure that's going to come back negative as well, because I don't do drugs. Got all that done. Then had to go through a physical test. I wasn't expecting this, I had to squat, come back up, squat on one leg, stand on one leg, raise my hand above my head, do all that kind of stuff. Then I had to do a standing squat against the door for 1 minute. So I put my back against the door and squatted, and she timed me. We talked and everything. It was pretty cool. She's the clinic lady, Sophia. She's really nice lady. So past that, obviously. Then she said, all right, we have to do your strength test. And, oh no, I also had to get down on one knee and then get back up and get down on the other knee and get back up. And that was a test. Did fine. So then we went outside and I had to, then we went into this other room, and they had these 2 5-gallon buckets that they had 25 pounds of steel in. And the handles were missing. It was just the metal wire. But that kind of made it kind of difficult. She said, all right, I need you to pick up these 2 25-pound buckets, 5-gallon, 25-pound buckets, walk over that wall, walk back, and then stand there and hold them for a minute. I said, okay, I can do that. Walk over there, come back, hold them for a minute. We chit-chat while the minute's going by. And then she said, I need you to lift one of them above your head. Lift lifted above my head. That was fine.
The speed limit is
Then
5 miles per hour.
I had to get a ladder, take the ladder outside, and set it up, and I had to climb up to the 4th rung, tap it, go all the way down 3 times, or 4 times, 3 or 4 times. And then I had to crawl under the ladder. She said, if you're superstitious, we can crawl under something else, but the ladder is just something good. So I had to get down on all 4s and crawl under the ladder on asphalt. That was tough. That was tough. I'd never done, that crawling like that, PT really had me set up for the squats and all, all that stuff, but not crawling on asphalt. That one was a little difficult, but I made it under the ladder, got back up. Then we had to do a walk, and me and Sophia walked around 2 laps around the parking complex there. Had good little conversations. Sophia's going on a camping trip. She'd never been camping before. Actually, they were doing glamping, she said. Backyard camping. We'll have all the amenities, but they're going to be staying in a tent on an air mattress and all that. Drink some wine, eat some cheese, have a good ladies' night. So we had a good little conversation. Sophia's a nice lady. And got back, she said, all right, you passed. Woohoo! So that was good. So then my supervisor is out on baby leave. He had his 2nd baby. Congratulations, John, on the new arrival. And a little girl. It's his 2nd girl. So the other supervisor, the mechanical supervisor, I'm electrical supervisor is over me. I was told to check in with him. I checked in with him, and he said, yeah, Tim, I need you to come to my office. So we talked for a little bit about where I'm going to be. I'm not going to be in the area I normally was. I'm going to be acting as a consultant, liaison, whatever, in this other area, doing projects and team building and stuff. But he said, I need you to do something if you're available. I said, yeah, sure. He said, I need you to help me do 2 interviews for lead candidates in the mechanical department. And so I spent all morning, before I could even go back to my workstation, interviewing 2 lead candidates. I got to do 2 more next week or week after next. So went through, had to step right in the role, asking leadership questions and all that kind of stuff. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. So once I got all that done, Grandma Carol had made me some barbecue for lunch. I ate that. Actually, I ate that in between the 2 interviews. That's it. I tell you, the morning was whirlwind morning. So then I finally get a chance to go back to my old workstation, get my laptop and those kind of things, and I get back there and I get to see the team, and whoa, so many changes. New people, new construction, new equipment. My office was still there, covered in about 7 months worth of dust. A couple people had been using it lightly, as a place to talk and use their desk and stuff. But it's because we don't have housekeeping. We do our own housekeeping. So everything was dusty. My laptop was there. So I tried logging into my laptop, and I couldn't log into my laptop. I was locked out. And so I had to get IT involved, and they said I had to drop my laptop off, and they would have that done Monday. So couldn't log into those systems. Got with HR. They had to get me back into our timesheet systems and all that stuff, and the business systems. So, whoo, my goodness, it was just one thing after the other. And as soon as I go into the plant, I see something that was, I'm an electrician, that was electrically needing attention. And so I got with a teammate, and I said, hey, did y'all see that right there? We need to take care of that. And they jumped right on it. They're really good about doing those kind of things. But it is good. It is good to feel like you're back where you're supposed to be. You're needed. It's been 7 months. Oh my goodness, 7 months. But team welcomed me back. I had a good time with that. I'm thirsty. Ain't got no Coke Zero. Oh, think about thirsty. I have a Keurig at work, and when I left, when I got hurt, I called up there and said, hey, can you guys dump my Keurig so the water don't get all nasty? They did. They dumped it for me, but it still was moist, and it was not in very good condition for 7 months, sitting there, not with no power turned on to it. So they had plugged it for me. So I ran half a gallon of vinegar, white vinegar, through it over and over and over. Then I washed out the tub with soap and water, and then I put fresh water in it and ran all that through it, hot water through it. So hopefully when I go into work on Monday, I can have me a nice cup of Joe, Work-Life coffee. I'm gonna bring a box of Work-Life coffee up to work and see if I can get some more work out of them people. If you want to get more work out of your people, bring them Work-Life coffee. That's the key. The key to more productivity from your workforce is Work-Life coffee. Hashtag go Work-Life. Hashtag go RidgeLife. Hashtag send me more coffee, Work-Life. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I got Mr. Popo behind me. I guess I better pull over. I don't want to get pulled, get a ticket. My first day back to work. Oh, so speaking of that, the ride into work this morning was not bad. You know, first time I've driven in. 4 o'clock in the morning. Memphis traffic's not too bad, but it's there's some areas we have an area called Malfunction Junction, and it gets pretty thick, like 9, 10, 12 lanes of traffic and everything. Luckily, I go a different route for part of it now. But riding home today, I left work and there was road construction on the exit to go back in the way I came. So I turned around and did a U-E and turned around, and then the other route was blocked with a detour also. I had to go back to work, back towards work, jump on a detour that way, and get back on the highway. And that's where I picked you up whenever I forwarded at the beginning of this video. I had just done the detour. So now I'm heading home for work. It is Friday afternoon. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Happy Friday afternoon. I got a video that came out today at 3 o'clock. Hopefully you saw that video. Measure once, cut twice. Now what happened was, I was embarrassed. I probably shouldn't even have put that video out. After the mistakes I made on the foundation, then going straight into making those mistakes on the footer form cutting. Like, Tim, you should have some shame. You shouldn't let us know how inept you are in so many things, because we're going to end up thinking that you're not as bright as you led us to believe. But you get the full Monty here on RidgeLife, guys. You get the full Monty. If I do something dumb, I put it. Matter of fact, in today's video, if you stay to the very end, you can see the blooper whenever my brain finally wakes up and I go, 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The realization that I made a mistake. Hopefully you watched the end of that video. That came out today at 3 o'clock. I'm going to work this weekend to get you a video out Sunday that is the final day of the foundation. I gotta get over. I'm gonna get over. Man, people are just not courteous in Memphis. I put my blinker on and the car next to me sped up. That's why people don't use their blinkers in Memphis, because they're so inconsiderate. As soon as you put your blinker on, they're like, you ain't getting in here, buddy. I mean, I was in the dotted line. I wasn't in the solid white line, man. I'm a stickler about following the rules. And I was in the dotted line. I put my blinker on, and he goes, "Yeah, you ain't getting in here. I'm gonna block you out." Well, he forgets that I could outrun it. I could go right around him if I had to. But I slowed down. I let him get up there, and I came in later. Matter of fact, I'm watching him change lanes right now, and he about just caused a wreck. Yeah, he's an idiot. 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 Oh my gosh, this traffic. So this weekend's video, we'll be finishing up the foundation, getting the concrete poured in it and getting the patio poured. Or will it? Did work stop? Did I not get to finish the job? Did the county inspector say, Tim, you're not getting a foundation done. No building your home, and no, You're gonna have to watch Sunday's video. What did the county do now? Oh my gosh. It's just a drama fest. I mean, why is everything got to be so difficult? Well, one thing, Tim, you make mistakes. You forget the septic line. You have to have the poor guys cut it out with a concrete saw, pickaxe, and sledgehammer. Tim, you're just so inconsiderate, which is true. Which is true. And then you forget your water line, and you're going to have to come back and do that later, go under the foundation with your pecs. Yep, that's me. But it's okay. That's okay. Those were, I need to make a list, right? If David, buddy, this is why lists are important. If I would have made a list, I wouldn't have forgotten those things. Lists are very, very important. Now, speaking of David from Come On Homesteading, today was my first day back at work, and the dude would not stop calling me. I mean, he doesn't work. He gets up and does banker hours, rolls out of bed 10, 11 o'clock, drinks his Monster, pets the dog, and gets around to calling RidgeLife. Well, like, dude, I've been at work for 5 hours, and you're calling me. Then he called me again after lunch, and then he called me again after I left, just while I was talking to you. He called again. Like, the dude called me 3 times. The dude's people work for a living, right? You can't just keep calling us all day long. If Elvis was here right now, he'd, that's right, Elvis. Tell David, some people work for a living. It's true, though. He did. He called 3 times. 3 times. I texted him and said, David, I'm working. Goodness gracious. The plans for this weekend are to get that video out to you. I got to get that done. There's still something up in the air. That's why I haven't been able to finish it. Jinja's coming down tonight, I believe. And I believe we're going to work on the honey tomorrow, this weekend. The season's running out quickly on me, and she likes helping me out with that. So I think I got out a bee suit for her. She may get in there and work the bees herself, pull the frames up and play with the queen and see all the bees doing their bee thing. Wouldn't that be cool to see Jinjin holding bees? Holding thousands and thousands of bees. And if she's brave, I mean, that girl, she got no fear of nothing. She's tough. I mean, she's got to be tough if she's putting up with me. So yeah, my plan is, and it's a set plan, game plan, not a set plan, right, David? Is to Saturday get the bees off the honey off the bees, get it put in boxes, and then Sunday extract it. I don't know how much there'll be left. There was tons of it a month ago, so hopefully they've added to it and not taken from it. If they have, that's my fault, not theirs. So maybe I'll have a lot of honey, maybe I'll have almost no honey. It's just a crapshoot when you wait this long in the year. But I had to make sure I give them honey. So what I'm going to do is whenever I switch that over, I'm going to start feeding them sugar water. So I'll make up some 2-to-1 winter sugar water. I think it's late enough now to do 2-to-1 sugar water. That's 2 parts sugar, 1 part water. Extra sweet, kind of like our southern sweet tea. So work the bees, and I got some other things. But Jinja and I, I'm back to work, and I'm not going to see her next weekend because I'm going trout fishing. So I may make it a Jin focus weekend. Now we'll play with the bees, but maybe just take her out to eat, maybe go see a movie, whatever a girl wants to do. Wine and dine her, take care of her, make her feel like a queen bee. Yeah, today was a good day though. My knee is actually a little aggravated right now. Don't be too concerned. I did have to do a lot of stairs today, and of course those physical tests they had me do were pretty. The crawling on the asphalt was one. That was not fun. That was not fun. So I'll recover from that, and hopefully next week I'll hit the ground running, literally. So yeah, next week when I get to work, I've got to go pick my laptop up, make sure I can log in, do all my computer services I need to have access to, and go over and get my new office in the new area. Take my laptop and everything over there. I brought a bunch of stuff home, coffee cups and everything, and things I'm going to be taking over there. I'll take my Keurig over there now that I got it cleaned out. And oh, you know what I did? I forgot to go to the gas station. I was supposed to go to the gas station. It's all right. I can get gas later. I mean, it's the weekend. Me and Gingy can take the SRT and get the gas. My truck's still in the shop. Remember that? So my truck's still in the shop, and hopefully it gets fixed next week. Cause I want that truck to go fishing Friday. I don't want to take the SRT in them back roads and gravel roads. It'd get up there quick, but then once I get to the gravel road, I'm like, I don't do that. All right, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this ride home with me. I know there wasn't too much homesteading or chickens or building, barndominium stuff going on in this video, but I will have a lot of that still. I'll still be doing as much as I can throughout the week during the evenings before the time changes, which I think is pretty soon. And of course, hunting. Maybe Jinjin wants to go hunting. I've got the stuff set up for it. Ooh, yeah. Muzzleloading season to be starting pretty soon too. Muzzleloading season, black powder rifle. You can really reach out there now. These modern black powder hunting rifles. All right, guys. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling. Go Ridge Life.